Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You're watching Lost Ninja Plays, Eskatologist Modpack version 3.3. This is episode 44. I am going to be working towards getting some more Tinker's Construct smelteries going, in theory. As we know from experience, how often is my theory actually... how often does my theory actually hold true? Right, we don't want to go into that. We want a crafting recipe for it. No, not there. There. Right. Right. And then we want to go into there. Right, so that one wants to go. Put it in there, I think. And that one wants to go into there. And then we're out of... Are we seriously out of... We are bloody hellfire. Okie dokie. Crafter. And speed. If I need more, I can make more. Just, that's what I've got at the moment. Put them downstairs if we make any more, I think. Put those away as well. Have these things started working yet? This is the question. No. Right, so I'm going to get on with the Tinker's Construct thing first. What I want to do is I think I'm just going to make... Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do a recipe for the actual blocks themselves as well, rather than relying on... that. So we've got that recipe as well. We do tink now. We've got 8. Flip it. We really need to count it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3. So 5 3s are 15 times 4 is 30, 60. So basically, for this thing here, if it just goes to floor level, is 69 minus 1, 2, and a tubey thing. So 69, 66 as it stands. But obviously we're going deeper than that. So 66. Ignore these ones for now. Yeah, so 66. So now here we've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6. So we're probably going to need about 120, say 130 each. Actually, might need 140. I'll do 140 then. Because we've got 2 to, one of them is going to be just a small one. We do 140. I will need one of those. Have I got a spare tank? Yeah, I've got a spare tank. I don't need anything else from that then. So if we just said 100 and that's 128, so that's 130. We'll just do that. It's going to have to craft those, which will take it a bit of time, but especially as this thing still doesn't work properly. Oh, it's not going into there, it goes into there. Put it on split, I think it's probably better. Yeah, it's not pulling out of that bottom one, which is stupid because it was. When it was over here, it pulled out of there fine, and there's no difference as far as I know. I wish I knew which one it was on. I think it was on that one. Might have been on that one. Let's just go and have a look at that one, see if it's... we can't look at that one, can we? Because that one's got nothing on it, so it won't actually show up on the thing. If we do that, though, it will. In theory. Seared tank. Yeah, that's the one. It doesn't have a pull out though, so that is not what it was before. Stack 20. Stack 20. Stack 20. Stack 10. Don't know. Do know it's a blinking nuisance. Well, the alternative would be to turn this into just a power cable. Yeah, and use and then put or turn this into just an item cable and put the power cable here. It wouldn't be as useful because I don't think, if we look at thermal expansion, I don't think there's any way of combining cables. Well, not cables, what are they called? I don't think you can combine them together. Impulse item duct. Items travel more quickly. Item duct. Fluid duct. Flux duct. Crafting item. Sorry to stabilize flux duct. Transfer infinite RF per tick. No residual capacitance. Transfer amount is per connection. So yeah, that would be alright. But there's no way of moving things. Snowball I've got. Niter I've got. No, I haven't got Niter, have I? Get it. In a pulverizer, so I'm going to need a load to put that. So let us hardly any sand at all, but we will do that. It looks like those swords aren't available for that. It's a pain. We'll put those swords into there because we can use them for something else, and that sword back into there. It must pull out of there eventually then, because it's not sitting in there eventually. I think it just doesn't have enough pull. So this tube, it will pull, you know, that much out at once, but it won't pull that much out at once, which is a nuisance. I suspect it's more to do with the whole throughput of the system. That's an advanced connector anyway. I think it's probably the case of it can't shove enough through, so it stops trying, sort of thing. Okay, let's correct. We should have an axe. Have we got an axe? We haven't got an axe. We need an axe. Really ought to keep all my tools in my bag all the time. Ah. Now why would that not be working, do you think? That's on. Oh, pulverizer. How the hell? have a feeling it might not be sand, it might be sandstone. So let's put sand away. We've got loads of sandstone somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll get sand out of it, I think is the real point. Niter, good. Right, so that's working. Well, we don't need it yet, but we will need it eventually. In fact, what I might do in the end is turn that into something that will produce, well, maybe not that one, but one of them just turns all my sandstone automatically into sand, because I get niter out of it, and I don't really need sandstone in any large quantities. And if I need it for crafting something, I'll craft it as I make the thing. What was I doing? Oh, I was making these things, and I wanted an axe. An actual axe. Oh, they're full. Oh, that one's full, but that one's not. Really wish these things would bloody work better. This is ridiculous. That one, probably, it's not so much that it's full, it hasn't emptied. Probably. Because that's not full. As far as I know, we are connected all the way through. Yeah. It just does not work very well. Okay, I don't know what I've done with my axes then. There definitely isn't an axe in there. Did I put it into this thing instead? I did, that's why I couldn't find it. Right, well, we're going to break through that anyway. Oh, hell, I'd forgotten about that. Basically, I've got two lines here that need to be shoved into the wall. Will make it easier to connect this thing up, but so what we want is we want an import bus, which will be that one. We want some cable, which will be that one. We want a connector, give me a standard one, to get the and some facades. We'll craft another 20 of those, I think. They're nice and easy, so oh, that's fine. Okay, so if we take, no, not that one. We don't need that one at all. That one, and that one. Plus that one, and that one. And that one. Maybe. In fact, actually, we are going to make it a bit longer. We're going to take them to there instead. I didn't bring any cable with me today because I'm stupid. Well, I brought some cable with me. I didn't bring the right sort, I suppose. Probably a better way of putting it. Okay. So what we want to do is put that to there and that to there. Well, that's really the problem. I've got no system at the moment that actually combines all of the various different transportation networks. Yeah, I've got a system that does everything except that. Yeah, and this doesn't combine anything but item transport. Right, so let us go to down here first of all, and we want to put down seared bricks. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yep. 2, 3. Take the corner ones out in a minute. I don't need them at all. I just want to make sure that I've got everything else is in the right place. Right, I think I'm going to put the... I might as well, really, mightn't I? Put the... that in there. Just turn it round to... you know, to actually turn it into a fluid input. I do want some speeds on it, though, I think. Probably don't need them because it's a fluid, but what the heck, it'd be... Right. Yep, that's where I want it. Nope, wrong stuff. There we go. That stuff. We've got it in the wrong place, haven't we? How have we managed that? That's fine. I just have to shift the rest of it over. Dolt. No, I got confused by this. Right, we haven't got any of those. We'll get some of those. I think it's about time we did some wireless networking for the... actually, we will get some of that. Might get down to it. Right, put that away, put that away, put that away, that away. Occurs to me I'd probably be better off not converting all these straight back into the basic blocks immediately after using any of them. Oh. I might go back and put windows in so I can see the insides of them from outside, if you see what I mean. Eventually, but not yet. Okay, so this one is then in here. I'm not doing very well with them in block placing, am I? Okay, that works fine for me. Right, so let's finish putting these buggers in. Alright, so we also want to take that one out. All those out. Oh, that's an interesting question. You can build, there are at least 2 mods in this pack which allow you to build, I think the best way of describing them would be beacon replacements. You know, so that they give you regeneration or what have you. Right, I want that next and that. That goes to there like before, that goes to there like before, that goes to there. We got that one. It's the top one, isn't it? Don't know how I managed to do that. Let's go back over here. Go down a level. I know how to manage to do it because I was getting clever there. Trying to get clever is a problem. Okay. Yeah, so if you've got all that beacon stuff, how easy would it be to make a beacon that would keep you alive while standing in one of these things to produce blood? Right. I reckon I'm going to need another 60 of those. Oh, bugger. I wish you just could start it from there rather than having, you know, start. Do you want to start? Start. Do you really want to start? Fucking let me start. Are you sure you want to start? I find that highly annoying, as I'm sure you can guess. Yeah, probably don't make 60 more, but it's probably not far off being 60 more. Right, while that is going, we're going to get perfect. Some bricks. Because, annoyingly, you can cast gold bricks in gold casts, and the gold casts don't decay or fall to pieces or whatever. Which they should do, realistically. Right, that will get that sorted out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 more, and I might put some around the end up putting some around the corner if it is needed. Let's see how we're getting on with. Blah, 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 blah. We've got 64 of those, excellent. And then we want, I don't know, we'll get another 64 of those. I'm not bothered about the block, turn them into blocks immediately. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I just need to put sort that out. And we'll have lots of input and lots of output and stuff. Right, what we want to do is okay, that works fine. I really like that. I just wish I could hide the other cable into it somewhere. So we want an export bus. Right, this one is going to have iron, gold, copper, lead, cobalt, I think. The one that's going here eventually is going to have $64. Let's do 64 plus 10. That should do it. I'll get the take those out first, so they're not in the way. Take those out, put another 64 in, plus 10, plus the ones I've got left over. That should give me... The thing is, even if it uses those up, it'll have ordered itself some more. No, insert imp. Let's grab oh, I'm going to need at least 9, aren't I? And we want the same sort of amount. I've just actually thought about this. Yeah, if I'm putting one here, I'm not going to be able to put 9 in here at all. And because I'm doing them in 3s, I don't want to do. The next one would end there as a 2, so it's not going to work quite the way I want to do it. It'll be all right. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's going to be tin, isn't it? Once I've got some tin to do it with. So let's have a look. We want to go to our ore. That's tin. That's silver. That's what's aluminium brass? What I want to know is what's it a mixture of? Alloying. It's aluminium and copper, so we don't want aluminium and copper in the same tank. So we want that there. We don't want nickel in the same tank as iron, so we want that one. Right, so we've got tin, silver, aluminium, and nickel. That's the 4. Oh, and we want ardite or something as well. Ardite. Is it ard? And we'll almost certainly want another couple of fluid tank things. Where's my cobalt? Can you not see any cobalt there? I can't see any cobalt there. I was going to say it's got to be there, but hell knows where it is. Right, so ardite into there. I don't think it matters which way round it is, but... And cobalt into there. What I might end up doing is putting 3 there and 3 there and stuff, but we'll see. This isn't connected. This one is actually going to be built slightly that way, I think. I do want to put a... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Probably not. Just changed my mind again. Right. So aluminium, silver, and tin, and nickel and stuff. Right. So what we want to do is... Right. So we've got fluids here now. We've got aluminium and silver and tin. So we'll take a bucket of tin and we'll take a bucket of aluminium. Oh, we won't take a bucket of aluminium because we haven't any buckets left. Of course we can make more, but silver. What we got? We got tin and aluminium. Alright, and then frames. We've got 4 and we want 2 more of those. Don't think we need 2 more at all, do we? Okie dokie. What's that one then? That's tin. Because the other thing is, what we could do is we could have another row of these up here somewhere. I don't know. I don't like that idea, to be honest. Right, that's tin. What I want to do then is this. No, I don't do that. I want to take out all of those from there. I want to take those out of there as well. I can't get it the way I want it. I want the other toss of tin. And it's only giving me those. Alright, let's go back over here. It makes me very sad. I don't want the industrial craft texture of the tin, I want that type. Oh, I've done a few. There should be some in the inventory, so what we'll do is we'll turn that off again. Otherwise we'll have problems getting it out of the inventory as well. So let's go tin. Okay, thermal foundation tin, that is fine. Fine. Right, I don't know where that's coming from. Ah! We're still not getting aluminium. She's pissing me off. Something chronic. I can't get the ones I want in there. Hallelujah. This stupid thing is, yeah? Is that actually tin now? It is actually tin now, right. The stupidly annoying thing is I've got a fucking thing for aluminium. Oh, maybe I haven't. Oh. Okay. I might not have a one for aluminium after all. Oops. So is this thing still processing sand? It is. Bloody hellfire. Mind you, I suppose I should have a lot of niter now. Right, so let's lock that drawer so we've got it in the right place now. I could have sworn I had one with aluminium in. What's that one? That's silver. And that one. And well, in that case, I think we'll just put it in there for now. Right, that's fine. Let us put stuff away. How are we doing in here? We've run out of storage space for our different fluids. We've got molten silver to cast, we've got molten nickel to cast, molten cobalt, molten ardite. It's so cool. Right, let's do, I'll tell you what we'll do, come off that. Fluid we want to make, or have made, that one. Okay, that should then just basic processor, so we can put it in there quite happily. Right. Pardon me. Right, so I'm going to make 2 more of those. Yeah, well, in theory. Should be alright, shouldn't it? Pardon me again. I made an absolute metric muckload of processors and stuff, so I should be able to get past all these problems. It's just a bucket. What's going on now? Shouldn't be any problem with. It's still making silicon apparently. I would have thought it had finished. It's not making me silicon. I'll cancel the rest of that silicon. Probably silicon had taken out because I couldn't get the damn thing to work. And it thinks it's still there because I haven't actually I want those to thingy with. I'm going to craft 10 more darts. That's fine. Oh, wrong one. There we go. We want a recipe for that. Where are we? 45 minutes in. Let's grab another one, 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh, it's going to get it all done eventually, yeah, so where are we? There we go. And then we will blacklist, and blacklist. And then we're going to make another 2. One of which will be lava, one of which will be water. No. Fluid. Fluid, sir. What the hell it must be making then? It must be making basic processors. I thought it got loads of those. Right, it's got to make the processors. I thought we got those. Apparently not. Right, when it's finished doing it, I'm going to tell it to craft stuff. What I'd like to be able to do is go to crafting display. So only craftables, yeah. And even if there's that doesn't work. What I want to do is be able to tell it to just craft up. So that's fine like that, yeah. It needs to craft 196 of them. What I want to do is take all of those out of there, tell it to craft, I don't know, 512 of those, and then 512 of those. No, 512 of those and 512 of those. Right, just let's look at fluid, which should be in there anyway, shouldn't it? There we got 2 fluids. One for lava, one for water. Although we haven't got input for either of those yet. We will have. At refined. There we go. So we take all of those out, and we want to tell it to craft 256 of those. Yeah, and then we want to tell it to craft 256 of those. It will be able to create quite quickly a full 2K of so just temporarily. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'll put that there instead of where I had the other one. The thing is, they don't retain the black and white list, or they didn't retain the black and white list. And I don't want it as soon as it's there, it'll start pulling in stuff from the other ones, because I've got a lot of fluid going into them, and they're not very big. So yeah, I've got Ardite, I've got all this shit. Aluminium, tin. So let's just go and show those off, so to speak. I think we're doing quite well, actually. I've got most of my... Let's have a look at these up here. We've got all of those empty. That one's emptying. What's that one? That one's tin. That's fine. I want one for lead. And that's it. Looks like it, doesn't it? And then we'll have to look at the actual... I want 3 tin ingots. I want 3 aluminum ingots. 1, 2, 3. You know what bloody icon that is, don't you? Fucking industrial craft icon. I hate that ruddy icon. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I just do not like that icon. Thermodynamic covers. I didn't even know they existed. How do we make them? Oh, blocks plus structural duct. I did know they existed. Right, tin ingot, tin ingot, tin ingot. Pick that one up. Put that one down like that. Right. So what I want to do is just place these on. Oh, we'll come back out of creative. I just think the industrial craft ingots look ugly. Not much keen on the embers ingot actually, but that all works. That's fine. In fact, I might pull. Yeah, I'm going to reduce that. I don't have a lot of silver. I don't have a lot of. Just have a look at the fluids we've got. So silver we've got like 144. Nickel we've got. I haven't got very much of. We haven't got very much lead yet, but it's because we haven't actually processed very much lead yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the. At the moment, this is like that. So that one is going to be the nickel, and that one is going to be silver, and that one will retain the aluminium. We're full. To be honest, we don't have a lot of cobalt either, so I really just want 3 more tables, don't I? 2, 3. Go back to there. Imp. Exp. Cable. Right, well, it would be there, wouldn't it? That's 2 more. I think I'm going to put them in along here. It's going to be the easiest place to connect them up to the various systems I want. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Exporter. 1, 2, 3. The only real issue is I have no. Let's go grab some facade. see if we can put these buckets down yet. Nope. Right. I want some facade and some blue cable. Oh my god, I can place it and it will mimic cable. That is hilarious. Right, that's what I actually wanted to mimic. So we'll just put that back like that. Yeah, it's this not being able to do anything, it just annoys me. Just thinking actually, if we were going to put one across there anyway, yeah, maybe we'd be better off putting the, well, if we put one here, yeah, put these there. I want to make three, one for lead, one for cobalt, and one for the other one. To be honest, I don't know. I would think you can probably do manilium in the we've got so much stuff there. That is so cool. We've got quite a lot of tin left to do, but the rest of it's just stuff that just needs to be. Are they still casting? They don't look like they're casting, do they? But they are. Okay. So let's have a look. That's silver. That's almost as ugly as the. Oh, and look, industrial craft. Oh. Yeah, you could, but it's not worth it, really, is it? I've got the tin ones. What was the other thing there? Nickel. Nickel's up there. And that's a good-looking one. That's embers, so that's fine. Right, I am going to move this. I'm not going to have it there. I'm going to have it here. That's a good point, actually. I'm not going to put that on it, am I? Ah, fuck it. Pardon my French. I'm going to stop at that point. I will come back in the morning, having had some sleep, and refreshed and beautiful. Well, it's beauty sleep, so I'll be beautiful in the morning. I promise. I'll record the episode, and you'll just see it, and you probably go blind with my beauty. All because I'm so ugly. One or the other. And what do you care, eh? Yeah. Yeah. So, until the morning, or in your case anyway, it'll be in about a week's time, probably. I've got to upload stuff in the morning as well, so I'll be back later. Until that point, cheerio.